Hello friends, I am Sunil Ranjan and I am an English teacher. Now in this video session I have come up with T.S.Eliot and whose full name is Thomas Stearns Eliot. Now Thomas Stearns Eliot, better known as T.S. Eliot, was an American English poet, playwright, literary critic and editor. He was born on September 26, 1688 and died on January 4, 1965. Friends, T.S. Eliot was a leader of the modernist movement in poetry in such works as The Waste Land that appeared in 1922 and four quartets that came up in 1943. He exercised a strong influence on Anglo-American culture from the 1920s until late in the century. His experiments in diction, style, and versification revitalized English poetry, and in a series of critical essays, he shattered old orthodoxies and erected new ones. The publication of four quartets led to his recognition as the greatest living English poet and a man of letters. And in 1948, he was awarded both the Order of Merit and the Nobel Prize for Literature. His first important publication and the first masterpiece of modernism in English was the love song of J. Alfred Prufrock that appeared in 1915. With the publication in 1922 of his poem The Waste Land, Eliot won an international reputation. The Waste Land expresses with great power the disenchantment, disillusionment, and disgust of the period after World War I. Eliot said that the poet critic must write programmatic criticism, that is, criticism that expresses the poet's own interests as a poet, quite different from historical scholarship, which stops at placing the poet in his background. In his essay, Tradition and the Individual Talent, Eliot asserts that tradition, as used by the poet, is not a mere repetition of the work of the immediate past, but it comprises the whole of European literature from Homer to the present. The poet may make his own tradition by using materials from any past period. This point of view is programmatic in the sense that it disposes the reader to accept the revolutionary novelty of his style in The Waste Land. He was of the view that novelty was better than repetition. He had received 13 honorary doctorates from established universities, which included Harvard, Oxford, Cambridge, and Sorbonne. Now, there is a profound quote by Eliot. He says, "Only those who will risk going too far can possibly find out how far one can go." And the next quote that he has given is, "To do the useful thing, to say the courageous thing, to contemplate the beautiful thing, that is enough for one man's life." So here I come to the end of this session on T.S. Eliot. And my dear friends, if you have subscribed to my channel, thank you. If you haven't, and if you subscribe to my channel, I promise that I'll be coming up with finer videos for you in the time to come. Thank you.